on the second protest. The second protest is going to be in Washington, D.C. The third protest is going to be in New York. And then we have a protest in London, and we have one in Toronto. We're still debating whether we should have them all on the same day.
Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome again to WDT Media TV. And welcome back to WDT Media TV, as the Call to Action movement, and they're based in the diaspora, and they're planning to have a series of protest marches across cities across North America against crime and corruption in Jamaica. The first march will be held on January 19 in Florida, with others set to kick off in Washington, D.C., New York, London, and Toronto. This was announced recently on Make We Talk with Jeffrey Tavares.
On my phone here a document that was sent to me by Dr. Rupert Francis, and it reads: the City of Miami Police Department Special Event Unit, notice of demonstration. The Jamaican Diaspora Crime Intervention Prevention Task Force, on Friday, January 19th, on Friday, January 19, 2024, there will be a demonstration in Miami. Read the Call to Action movement from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. From 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., there will be a demonstration, and it is going to be a sidewalk. Going to be on the sidewalk, location sidewalk, at 44W.
This is the sidewalk at 44 West Flagler Street. What's that? That's the location of the consulate, and it's significant and it's symbolic that we're protesting corruption and crime, among other things, going on in Jamaica, and in front of the Jamaican institution in Miami. Now, I've been told, I haven't seen the official statistics, that we have approximately 1 million people living in that region.
In Broward County.
Right. Now, the protest, Jamaica and Carlos, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Dr. Francis also. My understanding is that the number of people that can protest at any given time in front of this building or any building during work hours in Miami is, I think it says 49. Am I correct on that?
That's correct. That's correct.
Right. So we can only go up to 49. But we want everybody to come out, because we're going to take turns. We're going to rotate that 49. So we want you to come out and
you can line the streets. You can go all the way down and walk around
and walk around. Right. You just can't more than 50 people standing in one position, stationary. But you can move around. So we need all of you to come out, because this is not about us. This is not. People are going to be traveling from far and wide to get there, right? And as I said, it's next week Friday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. And we're making arrangements for, refreshments, and with the media piece of it that we're working on as well. Some people have, provided advice regarding flyers. Carlos is working on that as well, along with what do you call it, Carlos? The board where you hold up there. You mentioned it a while ago. Placards. Right. Yeah. And we don't want to get ISAT in trouble, so we're going to leave ISAT in Jamaica. But what we're going to do is we're going to go out there and let our voices be heard, because we cannot sit idly by and watch what's going on in Jamaica. And we're not going to be intimidated. We're not going to be undermined by any bogus organization. We're not here to attend tea parties, cock off with little finger, and take selfies with so-called officials. We are the officials. We, the people, are the officials. We're awakening the spirit of the people in Jamaica. And I cannot begin to tell you how many communications I've received encouraging and supporting us, because they said, listen, you guys can do what we are afraid to do in Jamaica. We have the right to do it, but we're afraid, because the precedent has been set that if you criticize the government, you will pay a heavy price. Meanwhile, them can't find the top 200 criminals. Have difficulty despite the more than $1 billion they've spent since 2016. They can't find them. But you make a derogatory remark. You criticize the prime minister, and you see how quick them find you. In fact, what's interesting is that the man who I think he's made a reputation for himself of finding these people. I think he's retiring after 40 years in the JCF. At least one instance I'm aware of where he pulled somebody from, or he assisted in pulling somebody from underneath their bed. So now he's retiring. So I don't know who's going to get that job. But I'm going to open up the conversation now. And Jeffrey, if you...
1 minute for me, please, sir. Please, sir. People are asking what colors to wear. Wear your Jamaican colors.
Yeah, man. Yes. One Jamaica. Wear your Jamaica colors. Yeah.
White.
Who wants a white t-shirt? A white t-shirt. Yeah.
White t-shirt.
And by the way, if you come early, we have some t-shirts. If you come early, we have t-shirts. For the early birds, we have t-shirts for you, right? So high quality, the logo and everything, well done, professionally done. You're going to love the t-shirts. These t-shirts, you're going to wear them day in, day out to show you support.
And we're working on a live stream, whether it be Make We Talk live stream or Regional live stream or Jamaican Colors live stream. We're working on a live stream from the event. Hopefully it can work.
Yeah, and then also what I want to tell people is that, because there's somebody saying if the UK, somebody asking about the UK. Folks, this is going to be the first of many protests worldwide. First of many. We're doing this one on the 19th, and we're also, look, if you're a government supporter, but you and I know some of you are, but you believe that what they're doing is not right, come out too. We're not turning away anyone. But what I'd like to explain is this: between the time that we have this first protest and the second protest is going to be in Washington D.C. The third protest is going to be in New York, and then we have a protest in London, and we have one in Toronto. We're still debating whether we should have them all on the same day, but we're going to wait for the weather to break. Now, between the first protest and the second protest, we will be approaching Jamaica's international partners. Nobody can stop us from talking to them, despite this foolishness that the council put out saying that, their council and no diaspora group, should be in contact with Jamaica's international partner. Make them stop with, because we are going, and there is an act called Magnitsky. Sometimes we just forget what the G. Magnitsky Act, right? And we believe we have a very solid case to put before the U.S. government, as well as the UK and the Canadian government. They have a similar statute that this government, they have committed human rights violations, and they've been involved in corruption and kleptocracy. We believe we have a very strong case, and the penalty for violating the Magnitsky Act, revocation of visa, seizure of assets, and we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. And also, again, we say we're not hiding now. We're not hiding nothing we do around here, because everything we're doing around here is legal. We have a group of attorneys and researchers, and they're looking now at every single law that's applicable to Jamaica concerning money laundering, kleptocracy, corruption, human rights violations. Corruption is rife. Jamaica is ranked 41 on the corruption index. Anything below 50, any country below 50 is severely corrupt. That's what the thing said. Severely corrupt. So anybody who going to tell us, well, Jamaica is not corrupt, they are living in a different world. Don't pay them any attention. Anybody who tell you Jamaica is not corrupt, just look up the corruption index. Don't argue with them. Just Google the corruption index and look where Jamaica's position is. Jamaica ranked 41 now. Jamaica's always ranked between 37 and 41. And anything below 50, zero means you're corrupt beyond repair, right? 100 means that you're doing fine. Anything below 50, you're severely corrupt. You're very corrupt. That's where Jamaica is, people. So anybody who tells a Jamaican up there, corrupt. Crime. Jamaica is just teeming with crime. They put out a report the other day saying that Jamaica is one of the safest places. I guess it means safest places to visit if you're going to the resort, but it's not the safest place to live. Ask the people daily. In fact, small businesses are suffering now because I'm being told that people used to come and play domino up on the piazza and play like a Ludi and buy a beer and this and that. Them can't do it no more.
It's just, I don't continue Mr. Rat again. Couple days ago, it was yesterday, I had a well-known talk show host, Conrad O'Brien, on my program. And Conrad said that they used to support bars and have a little drink in it. They can't do it anymore. What people are doing is going to all-inclusive from Friday night and have their drinks there and come back home.
Right.
They go bars along the road, so they can't do it anymore. Right, sir?
Here, remember, other people are hearing because there's a brother we talked to. He said if there's no protest in Canada, he's going to fly in and he's going to come to Florida. So this is what we do. This is called call to action. Remember, guys, Jamaica people don't move until somebody influence our move by setting up, giving us money, doing something. This is the first time in our life, we have ever get up and do something on our own without no influence of no politician. Not about dollar or dime, not about case of water. We're doing this on our own. So this is kind of historical. So there are some people out there. This is call to action, people. I want you guys to understand. This is call to action. It is call to action. What can you do for your country? Ask not what your country can do for you. What can you do for your country? So if you guys are watching this video, you want to be a part of this, get in touch with Herb, Ratchia, one of us, and see how we can best serve. So you guys know about media, Jamaican in all different fields. I'm not going to put you guys in a box. Watch my manners. I'm going to watch my manners today. We have Jamaican here in all different fields watching this video right now. I have a lot of different power and influence all over the place. And the new country need to be seen. Guys, if you want, it's called call to action. We don't have to tell you what to do. Nobody didn't tell you what to do. A bunch of leaders come together and say, look at Jamaica people can't do it for themselves. We can do it for them. And in doing it for them, we set up ourselves for a safer retirement. Awesome. It's called call to action. Anybody that listen right that's up. And any way you can put in anything, any effort to push this forward on the road, you call us. Nothing is carved out in stone and rocks, people. This is historical. And when we're doing stuff, historical stuff, new stuff always pop up. Room for miscellaneous stuff.
Yes.
All right, so it's called. All right, guys?
I just got a call a while ago. I'm sorry, caller, to be cutting you like that. From one of our viewers, that a gentleman from on Facebook who lives in Brooklyn wants to reach out to us. He has a church hall. He wants to start a demonstration. He wants to start a movement in Brooklyn, a demonstration. So he wants to get in contact with us. I'm trying to get his number and so forth to give to you. Okay, he want to speak to either you, anyone of us you want to speak to.
Heavy stuff there by the call to action movement planning protest marches against corruption and crime in Jamaica, set for Florida, Washington, D.C., New York, London, and Toronto. Wow. I'm Dudley Thompson, and again, please like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, thanks for watching.